Hello students, good morning all of you. Today we will start the last part of the chapter, the fundamental unit of life, cell. But before this, I want to say that in upcoming days, maybe your online test are organized, okay? So be prepared for your online test, and for this you have to go through your notes and also watch videos daily, okay? So and if you have any doubt, so please ask me in the group, please message me personally, okay, or call me. So I already complete your one chapter of chemistry, okay, and today I also complete this chapter too, okay? So please complete this notes and solutions and assignments, solve assignments, okay, and please learn it properly, okay? So let's start our chapter. In earlier classes we will discuss many cell organelles, okay, like mitochondria, vacuoles, chloroplast, and endoplasmic reticulum, okay? So today we discuss the difference between the animal cell and plant cell. You know, there are two types of cell, actually, the two types of organism, that are prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Okay, you know already that there are two types of organisms, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. And eukaryotes are divided into two parts, that are animal cell and plant cell, because all the animal and all the plant cells are come in eukaryotic, and prokaryotic cells are only for bacteria, okay, bacteria and blue green algae. So now we will discuss what is the difference between the basic difference between the animal cell and plant cell, because there are many organelles that are present in animal cell but they are absent in plant cell. So this is the differences here. First one is animal cell, next one is plant cell. Animal cell having cell wall, animal cell having cell wall absent, because they no need of cell wall, but plant cell have cell wall, okay? There in animal cell, plasma membrane is the outer membrane, okay? The plasma membrane is the outer membrane, and this provides rigidity to the cell. But in plant cell, the outer membrane is cell wall, then the plasma membrane, okay? The outer membrane is cell wall, then the plasma membrane, and the cell wall is gives outer layer gives rigidity and rigidity to the cell, okay? And next, in animal, there is a vacuoles that are small in size, vacuoles small in size, but in plant cell, vacuoles are big in size and found in center of the cell, okay? In animal cell, plastids are absent because there is no need of plastids, okay? But in plant cell, plastids are present. Why? Because they have chloroplast, and chloroplast, the photosynthesis are occur in chloroplast, okay? So, and in animal cell, no photosynthesis is occur, so there is no need of plastid. Another one is nucleus lies in the center. In animal cell, nucleus are lie in the center portion, but in plant cell, nucleus lies on one sided, because the center portion occupied by the vacuole, okay? So this is the basic difference between the plant and animal cell. You have to learn these differences, okay? Next one is cell division. This is the last portion, and you know the basic difference between the two types of cell division, okay? You learn in detail in class 11th, okay? But here cell division, this is the intro of the cell division. What is cell division? When cell is divided into two daughter cells, this is cell division, okay? So there are two types of cell division. One is mitosis and another one is meiosis, okay? Mitosis. What do you mean by mitosis? Mitosis is a type of a cell division. They occur on all the parts, all the body parts, all the plant cells, means every portion, every part, cells are divided mitotically, okay? But in meiosis case, meiosis only occur in the germ cells, means in the sex organs in animals, and in the germ cells in plants, means where the reproduction take place, where the gametes are formed, because the gamete are the result of meiosis. Okay, so please remember this, meiosis only occur in the where germ cells are present, that cells are formed gametes. Okay, haploid gametes. So mitosis is a equational division. Mitosis is a equational division. Because why they are equational division? Because here no change in number of chromosomes. If we take 40, we have 46 chromosomes number, because every cell have 46 chromosome number, then the number of chromosomes is not changed, so it is a equational division. Okay, there are two daughter cells. When cell is divided, two daughter cells are formed and found in all body parts except only sex organs, because found or we say it's occur in all body portion, on all body parts. Okay, not only animals, not only humans, all in plants too. Okay, but in meiosis case, meiosis is a reductional division. Why this is reduction division? Because their chromosomes number are half. Their chromosomes number are half. So chromosome, if chromosomes are 46, they are half 23. Okay, 4 daughter cells are formed in this division, because meiosis are two types, meiosis first and meiosis second. First of all, meiosis first occur and then meiosis second division take place. Okay, so there are total daughter cells are 4 formed, only occur in sex organs. If we talk about human, it occur in testes and ovary. Okay, and to give a gametes like sperm and ovum. Sperm and ovum are the result of the meiosis division. Okay, so this is the basic difference of mitosis and meiosis. It is the intro only. You have to learn in detail in class 11 all the phases, all the stages of these cell division. Okay, so remember these points, and please prepare your notes regularly and watch the videos. If any doubt in any topic, please ask me personally or in group. Okay, and show me your notes properly, and prepare for online test. Okay, thank you.